There was no decision. It was, you're gonna do this or you're gonna lose, just like your dad did. Not in my life at all. I think I met him one time when I was in kindergarten. Never seen him from that time on. The junior high age, everything just exploded. It was the 70s. I mean, it was, everybody was doing it. You smoked pot, you did what everybody else was doing. I rode bicycle, BMX bikes, and the peer pressure was, what if you didn't do it, you weren't cool. So you did it to be cool. Cool ain't necessarily good. My mom had to work so many jobs that it was easy to venture out, and then it went on for years. And it was one of those things that it progressively got worse. If you had a couple beers, it was all cool, and then a couple more beers. You know, once I steered the wrong way in the junior high level, it was hard reining myself back in until I met my wife. But even that, even when I had my kids, it didn't change things. I functioned and drank. I went to work. Most people didn't even know I had been drinking or doing anything till it went into my marriage. And I found out that I was doing the same thing that my father did. And that's why he wasn't around. My mom didn't allow him to be a part of our lives. He was what I was turning into. You know, he was abusive, he was an alcoholic, he was a drug addict. I was functioning for 10 years in my marriage and them not knowing. She found a substance, I will say, that she didn't like. If you don't quit what you're doing, your kids are done. You're not gonna have your kids until you fix it. If you can fix your problems, then you can see your children. Being a father meant everything to me. You know, being a father was more important to me than having a father. And so it was, you're gonna go to the ranch, or you're gonna go to jail. You choose. When I got to the ranch, God's presence in my heart was starting to work on me. For me to be able to release and to start my walk with God was for me to forgive my father. If I didn't ask for forgiveness for him, even though he was already dead and gone, I wasn't gonna be able to move forward with God. God filled my heart. I mean, I still had work to do with me, but it filled my heart up. I believe it was Father's Day, 2001. I had no idea that I was going home. Whew. Turning point for me, my kids and my wife standing in front of the church. Wait for me. If you've ever been a person without a father, and to know that all that I put my family through, and they still waited. If a person didn't want to change, you're a fool. But to see my baby girl, priceless, man. To see where she's come, the life she's gonna live, it's worth everything. It's real strong here in the Grove. I don't know what it is. Every time I come through the door, I feel alive. It's not about just sitting there and worshiping. It's about getting involved. People took the time when I was at the ranch to get involved with me. So now it's time for me to get involved with the body of the church and get involved with everybody here. And hopefully I can change one person's life. To see our children grown and to see our children doing the things they're doing, that was a gift from God for her to marry a great godly man. Well, I mean, I would want that for every father for his daughter, and not let her go through what my wife went through or my mother went through. For me to walk down the aisle with my daughter was everything that my dad missed out on. I made a pact with her when she was a baby that she was gonna dance on my feet, and she did just that.
Where you gonna go? Where you